And sometimes it doesn't even have to be the physical bit. For me, we were talking tonight about the mental health element. I'm back to looking at chat in the wrong place. Um, we're we were talking tonight about the mental health. Sometimes I can be flare free, I can be rash free, but if I'm down because I've had a bad run or I'm worried I'm going to have to cancel, that affects your um intimacy, and your how intimate you are with your partner and that. Because say for example, so tomorrow, let's make it personal, I don't care. Tomorrow I was off work on Friday because my chest went bad again. I felt awful. I'm really getting to that point where it's massively affecting my career now, my absence. Financially it could be a big problem soon. And it's a lot of stress. It really, you feel that way. If you have to call in sick, you are really sick, because you only got so many more chances before you stop getting, your salary and all this sort of stuff. And so inevitably, I knew, because my chest went wrong. We took biologics on Wednesday. We've talked about this already this week. Um, you know, I was panicking, and that fear of you could have a flare. People will never understand that unless they've been in that position. So the minute my chest got a little bit better, I injected, because it felt like I had to quickly stop before the pain come back, and that made my chest worse. And I knew by Thursday I wasn't fit to work, because I'm coughing and spluttering. But what people don't see is the tiredness, the sweat. So you can definitely see that tonight. And just basically having an infection is miserable, where when you're immune suppressed. And I knew that, so I didn't sleep Thursday night. I tell my wife it's as soon as I laid down I was coughing, which is true. But I finally come to bed at 5:30 in the morning. Dylan is awake at 6:10. So I 40-50 minutes sleep max. And that wasn't because of my chest infection. It impeded my sleep, but it was the worry and the stress and everything else. So you then spend the next 2 or 3 days feeling utterly miserable about yourself. You're worried about, what if I don't get my full paycheck? What if I lose my job? What if? So what's the chances over the next 3 or 4 days? Are you having any confidence or body confidence or positiveness to, you don't feel, you're beating yourself up, so you're not going to feel attractive to another person. And that's the bit that people don't see with intimacy and how it interlinks with chronic illness, because it's not just whether you're in pain or you're physically unable to, or you've got rashes, in my case with psoriatic disease, so that you don't feel particularly sexy, or whatever it might be. It's all that other stuff that goes in with the mental health, how it affects your mood, depression, and all those other things we have to live with chronic illness. So I think it's a really good point, Amy.